Oh, there's a one. Hello and welcome to Toribash. This is a fighting game. This isn't the video that you're probably expecting this to be. This isn't really going to show any gameplay because this is just a quick announcement video. Toribash, in the last couple months, I don't know, maybe year, I don't know. It's just come to my attention anyway. It is now on Steam, and it's a free-to-play. It's completely free-to-play, absolutely amazing fighting game. I absolutely love this. But this announcement video is for a public event, as it's going to be, as it's a free-to-play game, and it's really easy to set up a server. I've got a server that I can run and make it private and stuff. And we want you guys to come along and fight us, fight each other. It's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this game. Like I've said, you can do crazy stuff like whatever's going on in the background now. Look how insane this is. And he kicks him in half. It's just such a great little fun game. Matches go really quickly and stuff like that. So we want you guys to come and join us. And if you want to, the details will be in the description below. I'm going to do this on Saturday. That'll be Saturday the... If I just get my calendar up so I can see what Saturday that's going to actually be. That's not the calendar I want it to be. Where's my calendar? Can I see my calendar? Here we go. So today's Sunday, so next Sunday... Nope, next Saturday will be the 13th. So the 13th of September. That is when we will we'll be doing this. All the details will be in the description below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly give you just a brief idea of what each of the muscles do. So if I go to free play, this is going to be really quick. So if I go to free play, oh no, it's not even quick. I'm not timed. Cool. As I'm going to guess a couple of you guys haven't played this before or seen it or something. I assume you've seen it. It's been out for years. It's been out for like 7 years now. Something along the lines. It used to be internet only, and then it came to Steam. So it's really, really fun. So as you can see, it's a one-on-one match. So winner stays on in the online thing. And you just got to stay on for as long as you can. You get points for hits. You get points for decapitation. You also get disqualified if you touch the ground first, apart from your feet and hands. Although we might turn that off depending on how people are feeling when we're in the game. And we might just do it off point system. But yes, I'm going to quickly show you or give you some of the controls, so you don't have to go through the tutorial. You can go through the tutorial; it's very useful. But this is just a quick show, so if you don't know, you can come back to this video on the day. So when you start, you'll be given a timer. You'll have 10 seconds when the match starts to click what you need to click. And each of these balls here do a different thing. They all represent different parts of the body. So you got shoulders, pecs, like the chest. Oh, that is chest. That's the lumbar. So I think it. Which one does that do? Okay, it twists. And then you've got and then you've got the abdominals, abs, the gluten. Or the glutes, the bum, the hips, the knees, and then the ankles as well. So when you start a match, I'm not going to say this is recommended, but this is what a lot of people will probably do at the start of a match, and that is by pressing C, you contract all muscles. Just pressing C on the keyboard, that contracts all muscles. Each muscle has a contracted, an extended, a tense, a relaxed. So that puts into relaxed. The ball will go just sort of to a normal pale color. What is that? A lowering. Oh, that's lowering. They'll have 4 settings. That's what I'm going to say, as. And as you click, they get different settings. So he's intensed, relaxed, lowering, throwing up. And as you can see, the ghost changes on what you're going to see happen. So this is just a quick sort of show as to which ones what does what. So I'm going to go along the body and down. So I'm going to ignore the other side of the body at the moment. So the wrist flicks the wrist in. As you can see, it flicks in just there. And then that's what is that? That's just contracted. There's an extend one. So that's relaxed. There's an extend one which doesn't really do too much. It's more for keeping momentum going. But when you do a flick, that normally throws the arm, especially if you're going to bring your elbow in. It really flicks the elbow in faster. Yeah, that's what that does. The elbow is exactly what an elbow does. It bends backwards ever so slightly. It normally just sort of straightens out in from the bent in. So that's bending it in. So you have the arch on the inside of the arm, and that bends the arm in. To come back from that, do the outside one. It's very self-explanatory, but it's a good way to sort of learn by just watching what this is. The shoulder, you can, as we've already seen, you can go up, you can go down, and you can contract, and then you can relax. Relaxing just sort of leaves it open to whatever momentum is thrown behind it, sort of thing. So shoulders, which are these two, go up and down. And yep, that's what those do. Then the pectorals are probably they're my most important one, I would say. That and well, just the whole arm actually, but the pectorals are very important because that's how you're going to throw your arms forward. So that's in relaxed at the moment, and then that's that puts it back. So the back half will be orange when it's throwing the arm back, and the front side will be pale. The opposite is that one. And it just brings it forward. It brings your arm forward, and if you do like a combination of this, so that's throwing it down, that's throwing the shoulder down and bringing it forward, it changes what happens. So that's like a throw up, like a yay sort of thing. That's what the pectoral one does. Relaxing it doesn't do too much, apart from when there's momentum thrown behind it. Okay, so these two are very unlikely you'll touch them unless you really know what you're doing with them. I hardly ever touch these in game. I only do them to sort of correct, and after sort of in depth into a fight, I'll only click on these. So the top one is a rotation one, so it rotates the body, as you can see. Most of the time it will rotate the bottom half more than the top half. It's only when your both feet are on the ground that it will rotate the top half more. So that is rotating it, so left goes forward, and then you've got the opposite way, right goes forward. As you can see, hopefully you can see what these are doing. And then you just got contracted, which doesn't do anything. Again, relaxed goes with the momentum. The one below it, so the middle one, does sort of left and right. So when the bottom half is bigger, you go to the right, and then the top half is the left. So you can sort of throw in a combination of these, of those two, and you sort of get a quick twist like that. Let's just contract everything again. And then, okay, so that's what that one, it twists your body. No, it doesn't, it tilts your body. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, there we go. The bottom one is the abdominals. Now these ones I do use quite a bit, especially in the start of the game, just to throw your body forward. I normally use it just to sort of get a grab or do a dodge or something. And this basically, so you can see it in relaxed, doesn't really do too much, but when you bend forward, it bends you forward, which means the front section of it will be orange. And then you throw it back, does the back way. So basically if you lift like, do that. If you do sort of your leg up, then you can sort of go for a kick. Sort of thing. Okay, so that's the abdominals, basically leaning forward and back. Your glutes are also another very important one. This basically lets your legs open or close. That's sort of an odd way of putting it, but you'll see what I mean. So down brings them in, so you can sort of go for like a double kick if you wanted to, or it's mainly for sort of balancing yourself out. So if one leg sort of thrown out, you can bring the other one in to land on the ground before you get disqualified. So that's if they're both down. It looks lovely, doesn't it? It looks lovely. And then up is throwing them out the other way. So as you can see, if I did one way and one the other, or actually just if I had one, it basically throws it out this way. So it throws the leg outwards. It's good if you're doing like a round kick or something like that. You can do that obviously if you're off the ground and you're doing twist and a combination. So that's what the glutes do. They do in and out. In, out. Okay, so the hip one is, again, probably a very vital one. They're all pretty vital. It's just these two I don't really use in game. The hip ones bring the leg forward or back, or contracted or relaxed. Forward, back. Hopefully you can see that pretty clearly. Forward, back. You don't have to click, by the way. So C contracts and relaxes everything. X does it to the ones that you're clicking on, and then Z changes those two. Goes between the two, contracts and extends and bends sort of ones. Those are the three keys that you'll probably use if you want to be quicker at doing stuff. I don't necessarily find it quicker, but some people do. So that's what the hip does. Forward, whoops, and back. And that's what that does. The knee is fairly simple. It brings it up, brings your knee up. Again, it's really similar to the elbow. When you're doing the extend one there, which is just bringing your leg sort of back out, you'll normally only do that after you've bent it. So if I just skip 5 frames, so you bent it, and then I can put it back. Let's sort of thing, and then that brings it back. Okay, so that's just what you sort of do with those. They don't do too much, and then I can go back down and stay on the sort of the same foot. And then, so that's what the knee does. I'm not really going to move that again, because otherwise I'll go flying off. And so if I extended it, oh no, I just sort of do a quick step, little dance maneuver. And then the last and final one is your ankle. This video might be a bit long for showing you what the muscles do, but nah. It's useful to know. And then the ankle one can sort of bend. It's basically just like your ankle. If you think as the body as sort of major parts of your actual physical body, human body, it's, you get it pretty quickly. Apart from think like drastic measures between the two. So never think like sort of relaxed is probably the closest you'll get to just sort of slowly moving something. Yeah. So the ankle has like a foot up. It's really difficult to explain. Like you're tapping your foot, you lift your foot up, and then when you do the other side, you put your foot down. So up, down, up, down, up, down. For tapping your foot. If you're tapping your foot, that's what you're doing. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And then you've got to contract and relax. I normally would use relaxed at the start of a thing, just so that your foot kind of stays on the ground when you're, moving your top half of the body. Again, everyone's got their personal preference and fighting style in this game, so yeah. I'm not good at all. I would never say I'm good at this game. I say I am learning. I'm learning, and I'm learning. That's all I'm doing. I'll never say I'm good. That's why I want to do this public event, because it's so much fun with people. I played it with a couple of my friends, and it was absolutely a blast. And I played it with Lord, obviously, quite a lot. And we play it quite almost seriously, because we're just sort of teaching each other and learning from each other. But you'll learn a lot from each other whilst we play. And if you guys like it, then we'll obviously do more and more of these. As it's completely free to play, you can download it on Steam. Super easy to get hold of. The link to it will be in the description below. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Fighting game at its best, and you can I don't know if I can throw one out, but that's one thing I forgot to say. And you can decapitate people for one. The last thing, and I've completely forgotten about it, is your hands. So as you can see, your hands are in these squares at the moment. That means you'll just basically go for a punch. So you just punch them. If you click this in and it goes into a rectangle, let me do that one. You'll hold on, and the little green blob shows that you're holding on, compared to the square, which will be sort of just a punch. Whoops, what am I doing? Yeah, that's all that is. I don't know what I'm doing, but so square, punch, rectangle, grab. A lot of fights start with just an instant grab, both of you grabbing, and it turns in quite entertaining because you're just having a feet fight and pulling each other towards each other. The threshold for dismemberment can be changed. Everything can be changed. Absolutely amazing. And I'm sure we'll have loads of fun with loads of these mods. This is every mod in the game, and this is just built into the game. You don't have to go and get these. There's no workshop or anything for this game. These are all the mods. It's absolutely staggering. Some of them work, some of them don't. It's kind of hit or miss, but you can do some like stupid, amazing one. Like, where's my favorite? Where's some of my favorites? Where is it? It's later on in this bit here. Swords, one of my favorites. Generally one of my favorites. And you'll see why if I just... Oh, I hit his thing. Whoops. If I relax and relax and relax and relax. Oops. Relax, 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 relax. Nope, that's not worked. Ah. Anyway, you can cause like you can cause to like decapitation and dismemberment. I've completely missed his shield. I didn't realize his shield was going to be there. See, it twists your body more, bottom half. Anyway, that's something else. That's just going into like some mods. That's a sword and shield one. You can have some pretty epic fights with that. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to join us in this, all the details will be in the description below with whatever details you need to put in to join the server, including the password and stuff. So, thank you very much for watching for now, and you've got until Saturday to go and practice. I want to see loads of people on there practicing, because I know I will be, and you've got to compete with me. I am a yellow belt. I think I'm a yellow belt at the moment. You've got belts in the game. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm just continuing moving on. This is how excited I am about doing this, and it's one of my favorite games at the moment. Completely free to play. Everything in the description. I've said that a million times. Thank you, and I'll see you there. Bye! Wow. Hold on, try to use the grenade.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know how to aim this thing. It fucking bounced back again. God damn it. What's wrong with me?